For an entire generation, Luke Perry was the ultimate Hollywood heartthrob.
Welcome to paradise, man. Welcome to your dream come true.
But in his last few years, the most important part of his life was happening off camera. In 2019, after his sudden passing, reports revealed that Luke and his partner were preparing for a summer wedding. And it raised a different kind of question. How much of Luke Perry's real life did most people never see? Luke Perry always had a personal life that ran alongside his fame. In the early 90s, he met Rachel Minnie Sharp, and after dating for 2 years, the couple tied the knot in 1993 and eventually welcomed 2 children, Jack and Sophie. But after 10 years of marriage, they reached an amicable split in 2003. From that point on, Luke became fiercely protective of his private world, keeping it carefully guarded from the press.
It ain't nobody's business but mine.
That's easy to forget, because to the public, he was still Luke Perry. The heartthrob face everyone recognized, the character people felt like they grew up with.
You were the Justin Bieber of 1991. How does that make you feel?
Real good.
But behind the scenes, he was clearly choosing a different pace. Less access, fewer headlines, more home.
My favorite moment in the day is when I get home and the door closes behind me, and I know I'm home.
And that's where Wendy Madison Bauer enters the story. Their relationship was long-term, low-key, and carefully kept out of the spotlight. They didn't turn it into content, and the public only got occasional glimpses of them together. Wendy was a therapist, and she fit into the kind of life Luke seemed to be building by then. Something steady, private, and away from constant attention. There was one rare moment when they did step out together. In April 2017, Luke and Wendy walked the red carpet at the GLAAD Media Awards. It's one of the few widely photographed public appearances of them as a couple, and even then, it still felt understated. Not like a PR move, more like 2 partners showing up for something they cared about. And what people didn't know then was how serious it already was. Reports at the time said Luke and Wendy were engaged and preparing for a late summer wedding on August 17, 2019. A save the date card was also described as having a gray and gold design. A small detail, but one that makes it feel real. And then everything stopped.
So sad, so shocking to everyone when we heard the news.
Luke suffered a major stroke on February 27, 2019, and died days later on March 4th at age 52. Reports said he was surrounded by the people closest to him, including his children, Wendy and his ex-wife, as well as other immediate family. About a week after his death, Wendy released a statement. She thanked people for the support and said that the stories shared about Luke's kindness had brought her comfort. And the line that stayed with so many people was simple and direct. The past 11 and a half years with Luke were the happiest years of my life, and I am grateful to have had that time with him. Her words reminded people that the biggest part of his life wasn't public, and it puts the wedding detail into a different light. This wasn't a headline plan, it was a real one, close enough that people had already been told to save the date. So while the world mourned Luke Perry the actor, Wendy was mourning something even more personal, the future they were preparing for, and the wedding that never arrived. And heartbreakingly, he wasn't the only Beverly Hills 90210 icon whose final chapter was marked by something far bigger than fame. Years after fans said goodbye to Luke Perry, they were forced to face another devastating loss.
What's the most important thing that you want people to know about you?
I don't know. I think that that I'm good. I'm doing better than okay.
It's still unbelievable that Shannon Doherty, our beloved Brenda from Beverly Hills 90210 and Prue from Charmed, passed away after a long, brave battle with cancer. Let's take a moment to honor her incredible journey and strength through this difficult time. For Shannon, it was important to be as honest as possible about her fight against cancer. She first battled breast cancer between March 2015 and April 2017, and then, in February 2020, she revealed that the illness had returned.
I am having to go back on chemo, and it's really hard. Like, the idea of going through that all over again has wrecked me.
It's going to come out in a matter of days or a week that I'm stage 4, so my cancer came back, and that's why I'm here, she told Good Morning America. She added, I don't think I've processed it. It's a bitter pill to swallow in a lot of ways.
Most people who know me know that I'm like a control freak. I like to control things. And with cancer, there's really no controlling it.
In 2023, Shannon faced another crushing blow. The cancer had spread to her brain, and right before her brain surgery, she was dealt an even harsher betrayal. She discovered that her husband had been cheating on her for 2 years.
It was like maybe, 2 or 3 days apart. So yeah, it was pretty brutal.
Their divorce was finalized just a day before she passed away.
Finally had to come to that hard truth and file for a divorce.
Shannon didn't shy away from talking about her emotional lows.
Why me? And then I go, well, why not me? Who else? Who else besides me deserves this? None of us do.
When she first got diagnosed, she recalled to Health magazine, "There was a lump, and I had a mammogram and then a biopsy. When I got the results, I was in the car with my mom, and I just knew. The longer I sat, the more it started sinking in. Then I started crying." Early detection was something Shannon always emphasized. "Early detection is going to make your prognosis better," she told Extra in December 2019. She believed that it could have lessened the severity of her treatments. One of the toughest moments was when she decided to shave her head. "I remember I got in the shower to wash my hair and it just started coming out in clumps," she shared. "I started screaming for my mom. I think that was harder than the surgeries. It was like, oh my God, this is real." But in true Shannon style, she turned a devastating moment into a somewhat fun experience by shaving her head in stages, laughing and crying with a friend.
The only thing that matters is I don't count myself out.
When she heard the word remission, it brought a mix of emotions. She explained on Good Morning America, "It's like, what's next? But then it sort of starts seeping in and then you get joyous and you get so excited, but then you gotta wait for that 5-year mark and that 10-year mark. So remission is a crazy word to me."
There is some positivity there because my molecular structure of my cancer cells changed. It means that there's a lot more protocols for me to try. So there is hope mixed with my own bit of sadness.
Shannon didn't just fight cancer physically, but also opened up about her journey online. "It was about being as honest as possible," she explained to Health. She became a source of inspiration and support for many going through similar battles, emphasizing the importance of advocating for oneself.
The perspective of the podcast is that you really want, this great sort of healthy balance with it of telling your whole life story. But part of that is really the cancer journey and making sure that if there's any way I can help anybody else who's going on this journey.
On social media, she found solidarity and a sense of family with others going through the same struggle. She told Entertainment Tonight, "You realize how many people in the world are going through the same struggle as you, and that you have such a larger family than you thought."
We're just so grateful for every second, every hour, every day that we get to be here.
Shannon believed that her battle with cancer made her a better actor and a better human being. "It takes down all your walls, all your barriers," she shared on GMA. "You're guarding yourself, so yeah, that all comes tumbling down."
When I finally do come out, I will have worked 16 hours a day, and it'll be a good, people can look at that and say, oh my God, yeah, she can work, and other people with stage 4 can work too.
Let's honor her memory by continuing to support and advocate for those battling cancer. Rest in peace, Shannon. You will always be an inspiration.